Stroham, I think his name is. I don't know if I pronounced it right. So I gotta add him now because we just signed him. Well, for what I just read. Um, I don't like the idea that they signed him because really don't like him. I would have went with Snell and maybe still go for Snell and have Rodon be the third pitcher and maybe Stroham the fourth, and between Nestor and Smith they battled it out for the fifth pitcher. Because we honestly, I'm well, me. Let's rephrase that. Me, I honestly think Stroham is not a perfect fit for the Yankees. But who is? Because well, maybe he'll fit perfect because he played for the Mets, I think it was. But then the Mets let him go, I think, and he went to the Cubs. But now let's see if the game lets me make that trade, because this game lately, I don't know what the heck is going on. It's not letting me make certain trades. Okay, I can't even find him. Does this guy even exist? Are you kidding me? Why is it I can't find him? He should be one of the top starting pitchers on any team. Gots to be kidding me. Don't tell me I gotta go like through every single ball player. Okay, I know he wasn't in Texas Rangers, but the season just finished and everybody just traded a lot of players. So he probably got traded from whatever team he was on in this game. There he goes. Oh, he's still in the Mets. Okay. Wow, he's an $8 million pitcher. I don't got nobody that I could trade. Well, I could trade this guy and Jordan Montgomery, because Jordan Montgomery's still not a Yankee. So let me see if they let me make this trade. Sounds like a good deal to us. We accept that trade. Okay. All right. What now I'm trying to find is Luke Weaver, where he came from. Because I also heard Luke Weaver, was he a Yankee or did the Yankees bring him back? I don't remember. Because I'm trying to make the same exact team. I won't be able to do it with certain ball players like Cabrera, I think his name is, Oswaldo, and Pedraza, because this is 2021. Yes, I haven't bought 2023 or 2022 because 2023 I heard it had a lot of bugs and issues, had a lot of lag, so I just stood away from it. I haven't had no issues with this one, so I just stood with this one and play out the years. So right now I'm in 2022 of the 2021 version game. That's because I won the World Series in the last season. This is the new season, so I'm trying to make all the new trades. Like right now, Clay Holmes, I lost him. But is this guy a relief pitcher or? I don't think he's a relief. I don't think he's a start. I think he's a reliever. Because if I read right the article says a bullpen. Bullpen is usually the relievers. If I don't find them next couple tries, then I'll just start the game and try to find them later on. Maybe I already have them on my damn team and I'm not even looking at my relievers. That'll be, let me go to my relievers. See who I got over here. I don't even know who I got over here yet. Oh, he's not in here. That's okay. That'll be messed up, me searching all these ball players and he's still on my squad. Man, wifey just took my chips and she just started munching down on them. Hope she left me some. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to stop hiding my munchies, man. And I try to buy shit that I know that she won't dare eat, but she eats some hot, how you call them, chicharrones. It's like pork. Them suckers is hot. Jesus Christ, they got my lips beaming right now. Oh, what was that? I just heard something on my headset. Tell me I'm gonna have to buy another headset. I'm running down of headsets, okay? My Turtle Beaches went bad. The other ones downstairs went bad. Well, the other ones, they lasted a long time, like about 5 years now. And those were some cheap ones. That's when my son bought his PC. They gave him a free headset, but he already had his wireless headset. So he gave me those. Can't find you, dude. Either you don't exist in this game yet because it's 2021 version. Alright, that's it. I'm not searching no more. Nope, not searching no more. That's it. I'm done. Okay. Now what we need to do is I gotta change the roster. Alright. Relief pitches. Okay. There was something else I had to do. Catches is done. Anthony Rizzo, Cabrera. I got Cabrera there, and I can't. I traded for him, so then I can trade for somebody else later. Nobody wants him. I don't know why. There was somebody that I had to bring. Was it? Where is his name at? That I brought him up yesterday. There he goes. Kevin Smith has to come up. I gotta give him playing time. So move to the major league roster. Yankees have reached their roster limit. Don't need to remove a player. Oh, that's simple. I got the perfect guy. Where he's at? Where's the Chinese guy? Cause he sucks. Look at that potential D. He's really bad. Serious? That's simple. Designate him for assignment. Bye. So, I mean, he's bad. Even his swing is bad. Yes, we want to add him to the 40-man roster and then now move him to the major league team. There we go. Okay, I'm done here. Let's go play a game now. Yes, I know he's not part of the team yet, but it's still preseason. Hopefully by the time I start playing regular season, I have it all panned out. Oh, wait a minute. Let's give Marcus a shot to pitch. Okay, Judge, you gotta sit down because you like burned out already. Trevino, you gotta sit down also. Kevin Smith, you gotta give him a break to get in here. Let's put him as DH, but that sounds about right. Okay. Who is this? I'll get him in there in a few minutes.
Afternoon baseball here on the show.
All right, folks. Sorry for making you wait, but
Matthew Boyd is ready to go as he'll be on the
like,
mound for Detroit.
Yeah,
Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at Matt Boyd. And, one of the keys for Matt Boyd when he's good, he has that slider. That's his binky. That's his bread and butter. He needs to have that to be successful. He struggles at times giving up multiple hits and innings. One of the keys, establish the strike zone early to give him a chance to use that good hard slider.
Next, here is Anthony Volpe. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Here now is Juan Soto. Now another one hit deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
To the plate now, Jason Dominguez swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And that one yanked just foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Lined hard toward right center. Mazzara gets there for the catch, and that ends. So stepping in is Bob Montes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Okay, kind of like his cutter.
wind up and the 0-1. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second.
So now here is Victor Reyes as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
No balls and one strike.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first three guys he faces.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. And now in the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Grossman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
That's a good pitch, he jammed me.
Next up, Poijun Park. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Got an RBI, at least.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
The catcher.
Next to stand in is Jonah Heim. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire.
Like this catcher,
Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Renato Nunez.
The first baseman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
You don't
love the early lead, but this game is
that
far from
hit.
over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Oh, Jesus, this joystick, man.
And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Jamer Candelario comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And there are two away now.
Batting sixth.
So the next to bat will be Harold Castro. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail in the new inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Grounder down, and this will kick off the third base bag, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
One out, runner at first, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Up next for the Yankees.
So next to bat will be Jason Dominguez, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Digging in will be Robbie Grossman.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Robbie.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
Like, I feel like his fastball, his sinker fastball is
And
faster than
this catches the
his
inside
fastball.
corner.
Look at
Good
it.
spot there. It's 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here, as this is into left field, a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Jamal Bryant comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Grossman stands at first with 1 out. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Dominguez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bob Montes grounded out in his last at bat. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. In now, Victor Reyes, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Struck out in his first at bat. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
It won't kill you, but it definitely hurts.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he hits it hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in next, Hoy-Jun Park tripled and later scored first time around. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. So now into the box is Kevin Smith. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning.
Okay, Smith.
1 scores in the inning. And now here is Willie Castro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The designated hitter, Willie.
Oh, that grounder caught him.
His swing.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back, the first baseman.
And here's Renato Nunez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Nunez, a 27-year-old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And that's in there, base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The next batter is Jamer Candelario.
Pitch for a double play.
Called strike 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Castro tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Number 15.
At the plate now, Nomar Mazara. And a ball 1-0.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
2-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. In the air out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They're on. Casey Mize is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Pitch on the way.
The catcher, Jonah.
Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
He has good speed for a big guy.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
That's the second catcher.
And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Now at the plate is Juan Soto. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Jason Dominguez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Now at the plate, Jamal Bryant. He flew out in his last AB as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that's the first out.
He looks so small.
Stepping up is Bob Montes. A hit in 2 tries so far. 0-1 the count. Stroman looks in. Here comes the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase.
The center fielder, Victor Reyes.
At the plate, Victor Reyes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Dominguez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
I thought that was out of here.
At the plate now is Willie Castro. 1 for 2 on
the
his
wind got
line
that
so
one.
far in the game. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The
The food is
0-1 pitch.
expensive in that park, and nobody's eating. Or change up. I haven't put on a change up in a while.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2
That's
for
why.
3 in this one.
Okay.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's
what a
unable to
wicked
haul it
hop.
in. He'll come home with it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
No hits to this point. And he falls behind 0-2.
Jesus Christ.
Did a good job to shorten up
He's
and
got away
protect
with
the
that
plate,
one.
and he'll have another shot at it here. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Wow. Haven't played. Thank you,
Julio
but
Tehran
that was a
will
bad
come on to
call.
make his 9th appearance already here this spring. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Career numbers against Julio Tehran. He's just 2 for 9. This one's blooped out toward right center
Jesus
field.
Christ.
And he'll
That
fight
was a
off the
bad
Grapefruit
swing.
League sky here as he
Man,
takes this
Anthony
one
looked
in
bad
for out
there.
number 1. Digging in now for the
This will be the
Yankees,
last inning for a lot
Hoi-Jun
of you
Park.
guys.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes is there, 2 gone.
The batter.
Now at the plate here is Kevin Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This will be your last at bat, Kevin Smith. That's a guarantee.
Here's the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch.
Yeah, I know. I did not
Now
help
in the
him, but
box, Harold Castro. He'll try and do what he
This will
can
be
to
your
work
last
toward
inning for
cutting
you.
into this big deficit. Out in front of it, strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next, it'll be Nomar Mazara. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Hit in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next to the Tigers.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He's singled in 2
Maybe
trips
the
to the
Yankees
plate
traded for
thus
the guy
far.
that I got pitching right now, Marcus Stroh.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Nah. Something I probably would have did if I was the owner, the cashman. I don't know why they did it.
Now a swing
I
and a
really don't like
softly
the
hit
guy.
ground ball.
He hasn't
He's
thrown that
not
pitch much all game.
Consistent
I got to believe as an
pitcher.
offense, you just got to throw that pitch
I
away and
think
move
Snell
on to
would
the
have been
next
much
one.
better.
Another
But
one
still, I
sent
would
foul.
still go for Snell. And put Jericho first, Snell second, Marcus third, Rodin fourth. Because Rodin is still, I don't know. There's something about that guy that I feel like the Yankees
Popped
just
him up.
wasted money.
Park in foul ground. And he's got it for the final out of the frame.
And then between Nesto and Smith,
Daniel
let them
Norris
battle it out
is
in
on
the
his
spring.
way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
The catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole.
So, who hasn't played that the game said I had to put in there? Because this guy.
hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Let's see what you can do, because you was complaining.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in
like
there.
the
Base
sound of
hit.
the contact he made.
And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And, oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
That was pretty close.
Ready to take. His hat. Trent Grisham will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. From the stretch, runner goes on the ground near home. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Yeah, get past the pitcher's mound. Jesus Christ.
Now it'll be Jason Dominguez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And now the first pitch. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second. And he is into third base with a triple. His third hit this afternoon.
Man, they're just piling it on now. That RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game.
Giancarlo Stanton now, driven nicely into the gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third. Trent Grisham will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Jamal Bryant. And that misses ball 1.
I took the pitch out. It was his last pitch. His last batter.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. This is foul right side.
Oh, God.
High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Brock Detheridge will come on as a Roberto Ozuna is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Greg Garcia gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Oh, 98.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail big. It's 9-1.
Okay, what is he playing? Third base, so let's find. Let's get him in there.
Akil Baddoo will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Matt Duffy is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now to the plate, Kevin Smith. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pops this one up.
He's really bad.
Hager is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Catcher.
Next to dig in, Jonah Heim. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting. Second base.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Oh, they got him?
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, throw.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Shot toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Volpe rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Alex Faedo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Jason Dominguez. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Candelar. Matt Duffy remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. As he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ryan Braun steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2. Kristen Stewart will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Now playing third base, number 20.
Slurve, and he jumps ahead here, 0-2. Fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here comes another 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the. Ryan Braun will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Isaac Paredes will also enter as he takes over at third base. Hit to short. He's right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate, here is Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grossman has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
The guy's name fits the swing that I had, bro.
Next to hit, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. And stepping in, Harold Castro starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Now another 0-2. Hit out towards second. Cuthbert gloves it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The right fielder.
Next for the
Number
Tigers,
15.
Nomar Mazara. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Cuthbert has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
The batter. The left
Next
fielder.
up is Robbie Grossman. Flew out last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second.
Is he crazy?
And
Yes, he is.
with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 12-1 at the end of this one. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Marcus Stroman gets the W on the mound. Matthew Boyd was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
No-name players in there. Still waiting for the season to get fully started so I can keep adding if the Yankees are going to add. But no, I don't think so. I don't think the Yankees are going to add anybody else. Any other piece that's a significant piece. If they do, is a miracle. I think the Yankees are done on the trading and whatever else. Oh, see you guys tomorrow. Later.